Hey everybody, how's it going? Dan and Art coming to you from the Bountiful Branch. So we wanted to do a real quick recap of the meeting we had on Friday. Unfortunately, the Zoom recording did not record, and so I'm going to hit a couple of bullet points. Art's going to talk a little bit about what he's doing, and we're super excited for the new rollout of the new Mountain View. So what we talked about in the meeting primarily was just kind of a state of the union, what's going on in the industry, where's Mountain View, where are our numbers, okay? Long story short, we do not currently have the volume that supports all of the programs we're doing. So I have held off as long as I could to make cuts, and we just had to make some changes at this point. So we've unwound the LOA department. Okay, Kevin's still going to be with us, and he'll help transition, check the emails for how all that's going to work. Craig is still with us, but on commission now instead of salary, and he'll still have a part to play, so we'll go over all of that stuff. The two biggest expenses we have as a company are rent and credit reports. We're talking to the Salt Lake landlord, trying to renegotiate that lease a little bit because that's a big expense. And part of the new rollout of how we're doing things is we basically have what's called on the team or independent and referral or split. Okay, 3 different categories of how an LO can be here at Mountain View. So if you're on the team, that means you're participating in the programs we have. We're here to make you the best you've ever been, sharpen the saw, make you an amazing LO, and hold you accountable to accomplish your goals. And that's what Art is going to talk to you about in just a second. Second thing is, so you commit to do that, and if you do those things, I'm not making any guarantees, but I will be shocked if you don't hit the new requirements to continue business as usual. So we're saying if you have a quarterly average of $500,000 a month in closed production, that is business as usual. We're going to keep paying for credit reports, all your software costs, all of that stuff. And keep in mind, that's very unlike most brokers. Most brokers never pay for that stuff. I've just been different from day one. And now we're just going to what a traditional broker shop does. So if you're producing less than $500,000 a month, I need your help to trim some of the fat. And it's going to make us all save money because you're going to think twice before you pull a full credit report if it's on your dime. And that helps all of us to save money. So that's a small change we're doing. LOA is a small change, but the exciting news is what are we going to do to find deals in a tough market to stay positive, get out of the funk that we're in. And that's why Arik has been promoted to accountability manager. What the heck does that even mean, Arik?
So accountability manager is somebody that's going to hold you accountable to the things that you know you already need to do. I'm not going to come in here and claim that I know something that you don't know. But what I do know is that we're not doing the things that we're required to do to meet that minimum guideline here at Mountain View. So let's get back to the basics. I'm going to sit down with each one of you and we're going to go over some goals. We're going to create some type of goals that you can hit that are obtainable now and obtainable in the future. And then I'm going to hold you accountable to those goals. Now we have a couple different programs. We're kicking off a training at the beginning of September so we can start building these teams. I encourage everybody to be a part of that. Now, if you can't be a part of it, that's okay. I'm going to reach out to you on an individual basis. We're going to go over these goals. And again, I'm going to hold you accountable to them. Now, there's a difference between motivation and discipline. Now, my personal opinion, motivation is crap. It doesn't count because when motivation runs out, what's keeping you there? What's keeping you moving forward? And that's your discipline. So we're going to go over some of the strategies that I've used in my military career and as my career as a loan officer to keep you accountable, to keep you disciplined, and ultimately gain success for you and Mountain View Mortgage. So
awesome.
That's what accountability manager does.
We're super excited about this. I really absolutely know it's going to make a huge difference to everybody's bottom line. We learned an interesting statistic when we were looking at all the data here over the last couple of months. The average tenure of an LO at Mountain View is over 10 years in the business, okay? What that tells me is you guys know what to do. You know what to do, but for some reason, we're not actually doing it. And there's no point finger pointing. This is human nature. I went to UWM a couple weeks ago, learned probably 20 awesome things that I want to implement. I think I'm on number 2. So it's like, why am I not doing the other 18? And I'm filling my day with busy work. So that's exactly what Arik's going to be doing. It's not going to be rocket science, but the difference is we're actually going to do it together as a team, excited, and see the results. And results are what builds confidence, and then the thing runs itself. So we're super excited. Thank you so much for all the support, and stay tuned. Keep an eye on emails, and we're going to rock this thing. Let's go.
Awesome.